I'm also told that we do have now the 911 tape recording of the call from George Zimmerman's girlfriend as she called in a very aggravated state at the time when she was describing to authorities that George Zimmerman had pointed a shotgun at her, forced her out of the house, and then barricaded the door behind her. We have that 911 tape now. Let's listen to that.
911, police, fire, medical.
I need police right now.
Okay, what's your address?
You're breaking stuff in my house.
Ma'am. What's going on?
He's in my house breaking all my shit because I asked him to leave. He has his freaking gun breaking all of my stuff right now. I'm doing this again? You just broke my glass table. You just broke my sunglasses, and you put your gun in my freaking face and told me to get the fuck out because this is not your house. No, get out of here.
And authorities say that was the voice of Samantha Scheibe. She's described as a girlfriend of George Zimmerman. She's 27 years old. This was her house where this altercation took place. And the investigators are telling us that George Zimmerman, they believe, had been living at this location since August.
Well, Jake, George Zimmerman is now facing a felony count of aggravated assault with a weapon and 2 misdemeanors stemming from an incident that happened this afternoon at the home he shared with his girlfriend. Now, the Seminole County Sheriff's Office says the girlfriend called for help in the noon hour after she says she was pushed out of the house during a domestic dispute. Take a listen at what authorities say happened next.
When we arrived, the victim in this particular case indicated that she and George Zimmerman were having a verbal dispute, and at that time she alleged that he had broken a table and at one point pointed a long-barreled shotgun at her.
Now, deputies arrived at the home. They say they made their way in and found Zimmerman without a gun. They also say that he was taken into custody without incident and then charged with the charges that we mentioned. And this is not the first time that George Zimmerman is making news since his trial.
This is George Zimmerman in a new booking photo. He was arrested just hours ago after police responded to a disturbance call in Apopka, Florida. That's less than an hour from where the former Neighborhood Watch volunteer first made headlines for killing an unarmed teenager in 2012. Today's arrest is just the most recent in a series of bizarre run-ins the 30-year-old has had with police since he was acquitted this summer in the shooting death of 17-year-old Trayvon Martin. In September, he was briefly held by police after his estranged wife, Shelley, called 911 accusing him of assault.
He's in his car, and he continually has his hand on his gun, and he keeps saying, step closer. He's just threatening all of us with his firearm. And he's going to shoot us.
Shelley claimed her husband had punched her father in the nose and had smashed her iPad during a domestic dispute. Lake Mary police investigated but decided no charges would be filed. Zimmerman has also been stopped twice for speeding, once in Texas where he told police he was carrying a gun.
As long as you don't have any warrants, we cut at least a warning, okay?
The second in Lake Mary, Florida.
Here's where I stopped. She's for speed. Sorry. 60. Sorry.
Where Zimmerman was given a ticket and fined $256.
Now, Zimmerman is being held tonight without bond. He is scheduled to go before a judge tomorrow afternoon.